first of all, just so proud of the team for coming out, sticking to the game plan. We've been preaching on a short week, having to play the number one team in our conference, or preseason number one, that we have to stick with the game plan principles. And Coach Mike Miller did a hell of a job giving the game plan, and the scout and the guys went out there and just executed it to the fullest. And just really proud of a lot of things on this score sheet, but mainly holding them to 57 points, out-rebounding them by 18 rebounds, and then having 21 offensive rebounds on ourselves. So really strong game for us, and a good statement game for us against a really good team.
Coach, you had inserted Isaiah Maurice into the starting lineup. I think he did a really good job of pulling Taco Fall away from the basket. Also, like you guys made a concerted effort to kind of go right at him. Was that the game plan coming in against Taco? Yeah, for sure. Isaiah Maurice, he's a really good three-point shooter. He didn't shoot as well as he wanted to tonight, but we knew that we can get him on the three-point line without having any pressure. And even though he didn't shoot it well, he made him respect him. He made one at the end, but he's a guy that can really, stress the defense. And as far as going at Taco, we were trying to set screens and get our guards to go right at him. We've worked on that for 3 days of getting downhill and trying to make it a foot race and finish on him. It's a tough task, but it was something that we had to do, and the guys did a great job of it tonight.
Penny. Sorry. What's up, Coach? Hey, your team had a better shooting game tonight. What did you do different coming from that last game into this game?
Well, we just tried to take better shots. I think shot selection is number one with us, because we can get into situations where we feel like we can make anything and we'll start taking anything. I think I can count maybe 3 really bad shots tonight, but it really didn't hurt us. But that was it. Everything else was like off of penetration and kicks and drawing kicks and good looks.
Penny, Tyler was in here earlier and said when the lead was, smaller in the first half, you kept telling them in the huddle, let's make a statement. What sort of statement do you hope this makes, not necessarily to the rest of the league, but to your team about what they're capable of?
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what it is. It's just proving to ourselves that when we buckle down, focus on the task at hand, stick to the game plan, that we can be really good in this league. And I don't think sometimes that the guys feel that way. I think they feel like they can kind of make it up on their own and be more individuals. But if we stay as a team and continue to just listen to the coaching staff and continue to work hard, man, that this game shows that we can play with anybody in the country. UCF is a really good team.
Coach, with throughout the year, you've talked a lot about the opportunities against top-flight teams that you've missed. I mean, what does it mean for you guys now to get one here against UCF?
It means a lot, because this is preseason team picked first in our conference, and they only had 3 losses overall. They combined for the 3 losses were combined 11 points. And then they only had 1 loss in conference play. That was at Wichita State, and that was it wasn't a blowout. It was a very close game. So for us to come in here knowing that they were coming in here to try to be Road Warriors, and we had to protect home court, but it was a big win for us, because this team has been playing solid for not only this year, for a couple years under Coach Dawkins.
Coach, what do you tell your team heading into 2 road games to continue the swagger momentum after this big home win? We just have to take the same mentality that we had today on the road. I mean, we did it in the second half against Temple, and just had to use so much energy that we couldn't just close the deal. If we start off the way we started today and the way we ended at Temple, we'll be okay on the road. I mean, we're not disrespecting anybody. A lot of teams in this conference play well at home. Like us, we play really well at home. You have to be able to carry a different mindset when you go on the road. Everything multiplies when you go on the road, how you think.
Coach, Rainer Thornton said that you told him a few games ago to stop worrying about scoring and just go rebound the ball and play with energy. How much has that changed over the last few games, and how much has it impacted this team on both ends of the court?
Well, I mean, that was major for us, for Ray to really just stop pressing the score, because he was going to get points anyway. I think when you press the score, you stop missing what you can really do, and he can really rebound the ball and really defend. So he wasn't rebounding the ball at all because he wanted to score, and I said, look, you have to change your mindset. Just go rebound, the points will come, and lo and behold, the points are coming. And we're giving him opportunities to make plays for us as well. But the main focus is for him to rebound, and I'm happy that he's focusing on that now.
What do you think about the job Coach Miller did calling out the defense? It seemed like he was ahead of everything that UCF was doing, and the guys, how did they react to that?
Well, yeah, like I said, Coach Miller did an unbelievable job on scouting this team. Each coach has a scout every game, and all of the coaches do a fantastic job. But Mike, he was spot on, and the players responded well because they knew he knew what he was talking about. And I have an unbelievable staff, They work really hard, and it's always good to see when the guys really stick to what we teach and what they tell them about another team, that it works. You just have to believe in it.
2 questions, Penny. Thoughts on Alo's game today? He seemed to bring that toughness that you like. And then secondly, is this FedEx Forum turning into, I don't know if it's Tomb of Doom like yet, but it's becoming a tough place to play?
Yeah, Alex, his presence on the floor is big. A lot of the veterans like him on the floor because he brings that energy. And he came in the game right away and got a steal and a stick back, hustling all the time, making great plays. It doesn't always show up on the stat sheet because it's not in points, but on the hustle board we see him everywhere because he's always doing all the small things. And we're happy to have him back. We missed him for a couple games, but I'm always happy to see him have fun and out there and not overthinking things and just playing basketball the way that he's always played. And as far as the energy in the crowd, man, it's getting there. Like you said, it's not quite there yet, but it's close. And that's saying a lot to these players. And we're so thankful as coaches that the energy from the crowd is really what's carrying us.
Penny, you've said in the past, right here. Oh. You've said in the past that for players these days it may not be as fun to play defense and rebound. Was it refreshing to see sort of the energy that they brought? I know Jeremiah was letting them hear it sometimes on defense, and it seemed like the guys had some swagger defending the ball.
Yeah, for sure. You want to, old school teaching is always defense first, offense second. And in today's game, it's not popular to play defense. As you can see in the NBA, a lot of guys don't play D, and that's what the college kids mimic. So as a coach in college, you have to get your guys to believe that this is the way you have to win the game. And to see this game today, to hold a really good team to 57 points, that shows you that, it can be done. And it was done with energy, it was done with toughness, and it was consistent. It wasn't like every now and then. It was way more consistent than it has been.
Time for one more. What did you think of the job Rainier did on Aubrey Dawkins?
Ray did an excellent job on Aubrey. Aubrey's a really good player, really tough player. And we disrupted a lot of things that he did. Again, it was the game plan on how we wanted to play him and how Coach Miller saw things. And we added our touch as other coaches to see, to add on to that. But Ray had to carry it out along with the teammates. But Ray's been doing a great job on everyone that he's been guarding, for sure. Thanks, Coach. Thank you.